So it was Prime Day this week, and anybody who loves to buy a lot of Lego is probably lugging a ton of boxes around right now. It's a lot of fun. We had, some good buys this week. I think there was a lot of activity in our Facebook group about great deals that were out there on not just Amazon, but also Target, Walmart, Best Buy even participated. So hopefully you were able to pick up some great Lego deals. Let's have a little look at some of the things that I saw when I was browsing for deals on Prime Day and talk a little bit about what I was able to pick up. So this is a first for me. It's been a while since I've ordered from Target, and I have never seen them shrink wrap the Lego sets before. They've wrapped it in a bag, which, it's pretty surprising. I haven't seen any other retailer doing this. So here's a couple of sets that I picked up from Target during the deals, and this is Lego set 41381. It's the Lego Friends Rescue Mission Boat. Incredible set. I think boats from the Lego Friends theme are, they have huge demand. Sometimes they can do really well, other times they can do a little bit less well. So I only like to pick them up when they're on like crazy good deals. But when you get these things at like 30-40% off, you can't really go wrong with them. Lego Friends is a theme that is overlooked by a lot of resellers, a lot of Lego investors who focus heavily on Star Wars sets or architecture or Speed Champions. They're not looking at Lego Friends sets, and that can create opportunity for people who want to actually get into this theme. I personally really like this theme. It's not the theme that I'm heaviest in, but I think there's a lot of opportunity here. So I have the Rescue Mission Boat, and actually the other two sets here are the same set, just 3 quantity of the Lego Friends Rescue Mission Boat set. Thankfully the boxes actually look pretty good. I've had some horrible experiences with Target before when it comes to condition and how they ship stuff. This one, the poly wrap is all torn and they've put stickers directly on the box, but I'll be able to get those off no problem. So let's actually have a look at exactly what we were seeing on Prime Day and see, what sets were actually getting discounted and what sets were not. Is there patterns that we can learn from this stuff? Is there ways that we can start to actually determine, what types of sets typically get discounted on Prime Day or on Black Friday or on any of the big deal days? Is there certain types of sets that never get discounted? So maybe you can stop depending on that, or maybe you can stop looking out for or waiting to buy certain types of sets. After a couple of years of watching what happens on Prime Day and what happens on in November when the big sales happen, you will start to kind of gauge like what might be possible for different themes and different sets. When I saw the deals on Amazon, I took some quick footage just so I could refer back to it. So let's look at that right now and talk a little bit about what we're seeing on the deals page when it comes to Lego on Amazon during Prime Day. So the first thing you immediately see when you hit the Lego deals page on Amazon.com during Prime Day was that Lego Star Wars Razor Crest set. This is the one that everybody was talking about. The internet went crazy, and for a good reason, right? The Razor Crest set is, firstly, it's an incredible set. It is in huge demand. The ratings on this set, it's well loved. It's an incredible build. The set was available for $78. Usually list price is $130, so that's a discount of 40%. Now 40% off the Razor Crest set. This is probably the best deal that was available on Prime Day on any of the sites, including some 50 and 60% off deals, because 40% off this Razor Crest is honestly, it's a huge deal. This set is also exclusive to Amazon, so you can't buy this in other stores except for the Lego store. So during retirement, this set will be less available than some other sets, and $52 savings on this. Really incredible deal. Now, what's the caveat? The caveat is that this was pretty much snapped up immediately. It was a lightning deal, and with lightning deals, you see that they're coming up and there's a scheduled time for it to go live, and then the word will spread before it goes live, and then when it goes live, if it's a hot item and it's in demand and it's a great deal, the Lightning deal can get snapped up immediately. There's a certain allocation of that price that they're going to sell, and then it will essentially disappear. So this got snapped up right away, and within seconds of it going live, people just could not get it. And there was a lot of talk in our free Facebook group about about the set and trying to get the deal. And you could join a waiting list, but to actually be able to purchase when you're on the waiting list, you need someone else to cancel their order or to to drop out, and that didn't happen for most people. It was just in too much demand, and at this price you can see why. Now, it also hit the front page of Slick Deals. Slick Deals is a very popular deals website, and whenever something like this is announced on Slick Deals for the masses to see, you have a rush of traffic that hit the page, and people trying to buy it up. So this was an incredible deal, but it was not readily available. So what else was available that was maybe a little bit more doable for the rest of us? So if we look back at the deals page again, we will see the Lego Ideas Ship in the Bottle set number 92177. So, this is a notorious set amongst the collector and reseller and investor community because this set was re-released. So it's been around for quite some time now. And last year, the old version of this set retired, and they re-released a new version with a new set number that was actually, identical. So it wasn't a kind of a changed version of it. It was the exact same set. And so investors, in some cases, are not sure about buying this new version of the set. They don't know what's going to happen with it. It is slated to retire this year, so the re-release version had 1 year of a shelf life, if that comes true. And this is a great deal, right? 30% off. It's 30% off for $49. You can pick this up. It's a $70 list price, and it really is an incredible set. You have to really try and read between the lines when it comes to those re-releases, right? Lego don't typically re-release sets immediately after they retire. This was a new thing that they did with this set and with the Saturn V rocket set. Why did they re-release this set and the Saturn V rocket? It's because of demand, right? It's because these sets were selling so much. So you have to ask yourself, in retirement, will there still be a ton of demand for this set? This is the type of set that people want to gift to someone for their desk or for the shelf in their office that may not even be a Lego fan. And so I think demand is going to continue on this for quite some time. Great set, great price. So what else do we have here on the deals page? So if we're looking through these sets again, we will see the Lego Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker A-Wing. So this is set 75248. Well, this is again an incredible price for this set. This was 37% off, list price of $29.99, and it was selling on Amazon on Prime Day for $18.99. 37% off on this set. It's just incredible. Star Wars, again, it's a theme that just consistently does well for Lego collectors and investors. It's one that can be quite dependable and quite kind of baseline for a lot of people. And the A-Wing, again, it's an iconic ship. It's a beautiful depiction of the A-Wing as well. I think for a $30 set, the detail in this set is really great. And I personally really like this deal, and I think it's a no-brainer when you're talking about 37% off. And just another thing to point out is that if you had the Amazon Prime credit card, they were giving 6% cash back on every dollar spent during Prime Day. Usually it's 5%, and they were giving 6% back. So on top of this 37% off, you also got your 6% cash back. So this incredible deals here on Prime Day on Amazon.com. Okay, so moving along then, let's change the themes a little bit. So we have Lego Disney with the Frozen 2 Enchanted Treehouse set. That's 41164. Another amazing set. I think we had a video before where we looked at tree houses. Jim talked a lot about treehouse sets in different themes, and when you combine that concept, because it is a popular kind of concept of having tree houses, whether it's in the Disney sets or the Lego Friends sets or City or wherever it shows up, it's a popular kind of trend. And if you combine that with Disney and with Frozen, it's a recipe, for something really great. And in this set, I just love the elements. I love the pieces. The color scheme of this set is fantastic. And, obviously you have the iconic minifigures there. The price point on this set, again, it's usually $50 and it was selling for $30. It was a 40% discount. Again, you cannot go wrong when you're talking about 40% off a Disney Frozen 2 set. They are going to release another Frozen movie, and this set will become, you know, highly demanded at that point. I think, you know, as an investment, it does have future potential to stay relevant, which is a kind of thing that I like to think about when I'm buying something that's licensed. This price point was just phenomenal, and I definitely think this was a good purchase for anyone who was looking. So what else do we have here? We're not going to dig in on every one of these sets. There were deals there that I won't look at because we just don't have time to look at them all. But we also have Lego Friends Heart Lake City Amusement Pier. Wow, this was an incredible deal, right? So usually with high price sets, the discounts are kind of lower, right? So if you look at the Lego Treehouse, the Ideas Treehouse, or the modular buildings, or the haunted house, or the roller coaster, any of the higher price sets, you're never going to find 40% off those sets. But even at the $130 mark, it becomes harder to find deals like this one, right? It becomes hard to find something at 40% off. You might, you know, have a better chance of finding this sort of deal on a $30 set or a $50 set. But on a $130 set, to be able to get it at 40% off is a little bit rare. And so when you have this set for $78, and it's such a core set for the Lego Friends theme, because like a Heart Lake City Amusement Pier, anyone who's building out the city and buying up the different sets that kind of are related to each other when it comes to that, Heart Lake City, you're going to need the amusement pier, right? So set 41375 will be in high demand. It's got all of the iconic minifigures there, and some fairground rides. Even people who are not into the Lego Friends theme, but they need some of these rides for their Lego city that they're building, will be fans of this set. So you can see that it's got over 1,500 ratings on Amazon, all 5 stars. You know, it's highly demanded and highly loved set. At this price, at 40% off, saving $50 on this, you know, I think it's an absolute steal. I think this was one of the better deals that was out there during Prime Day. So those are some of my favorite deals that I saw. You also had others like the Marvel Avengers Ultimate Quinjet that was available at $48, usually an $80 set. We had the Lego City Police Air Base that was available for $45. It's usually a $90 set. That's a half price for that set. We had other sets like the Creeper Mine that was also discounted. That deal was gone before I was looking at the screen here. We had the Lego Hidden Side Newbury Abandoned Prison for $24, usually a $40 set. We had some other great deals like the Super Mario sets. A lot of them were discounted heavily, you know, both from Amazon, from Walmart, and from Target as well, and also on Best Buy. So overall, I think the selection on Prime Day was pretty low, and I would have expected to see, you know, more sets discounted, but the discounts were quite high. So when you're seeing 40% off the Razor Crest or 40% off the Heart Lake City Amusement Pier, you know, these are great deals, right? These are really great deals. And if you are open to these themes and you're a fan of buying Lego Friends sets or, you know, Lego Disney sets, there were some really good opportunities out there for you. Even for Star Wars collectors, as we saw, we had the A-Wing. There were some really good deals out there that you could pick up. Now, there were, of course, quantity limits on all of these deals. Whenever you see such a heavy deal and such a great discount, Amazon are usually not going to let you buy any more than like 3 of them. So definitely quantity limits that, you know, you need to think about. But if you are a Lego investor and if you know what you're doing, there are ways to get around some of those quantity limits in different ways. So overall, I think, you know, Prime Day was very successful this year. I thought it was a great Prime Day. You know, many people will probably disagree with me because you expected to see different sets included in some of the great deals. But I personally think, you know, some of those deals were better than we've seen in some time when it comes to incredible discounts. I would love to hear your thoughts. What did you think about Prime Day this year? Did you buy anything? Right, let us know what you purchased in the comments below. Let us know what you thought about the deals. Was there anything that you bought? Was there anything that you wished you could buy but it wasn't discounted? We'd love to hear all about it. So that's it. That was Prime Day 2021. Thank you for watching, and please hit that like button. We do really appreciate that. And once again, I'm Shane with BrickBucks.net, and I will see you in the next one.